Hello. I am trying to figure something out actually real fast. So we'll wait for some people to join while I try to figure out. I want to be able to gift the YouTube memberships, and let's see, I might have to do it on that phone. Maybe that's it. Sorry that my face is so close. Oh, there's a lot of extra buttons. Whoops. Live chat, super chat. Let's see. Member and super chat. Supers are highlight membership message. Okay, well, anywho. Yeah, you're just getting a close up of my face right now. I wanted to figure out how to do this. There's a way that I can gift YouTube memberships. And I was supposed to be able to see it while we're on here, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Lloyd. What does this do? There's a lot of extra buttons. I'm afraid to press them. Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted. Wait, what? This is not an unlisted video, right? Did I make it public? Okay. This is a public live, right, guys? Sometimes I forget to change it from unlisted to unlisted to like public, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Okay. Okay, let me click on the comments again. Oh, whoops. Oh, I see what I just did. Okay, sorry, there's a bunch of new buttons, and it's probably because the phone I'm filming on is updated, and so there's more options, if that makes sense. But now I can't click on the live. I was there a minute ago. I need to be able to see the comments. No, don't want that. There we go. Okay. Well, guys, yeah, I won't spend too much time trying to figure this out. I thought it would be fun to be able to gift. Oh, maybe this is it. Super stickers, super chat. No. Dang it. I really want to figure this out for you guys, but... Well, you know what? I'm just messing things up too much. So let me say hi to you guys. Hi, Amy and Rhoda and Laurel and Genevieve and Ivazina. I probably didn't say your name right. Sorry. Design Queen and Nicole and Lori and Rhoda. Just kidding. Oh, wait. Push the buttons. You can always start the live again. Yeah, okay. You're right. Oh, hi, Tabs. New subscriber. Ooh, you're preparing for a craft fair. I'm so glad. And hi, Bex and Lindsay. Okay, and Michelle. I hope I got it right. Call me Glitter. It's Michelle, right? Because it's my sister's name. Oh, and Lindsay. By the way, you know what? I'll answer this in just a sec. I am gonna get started with tea dyeing, so I also have coffee because I'm just gonna be dyeing paper ultimately. So I have a bunch of water with tea, and I'm just gonna start by pouring that in there. I'm actually gonna put some more water in this because we'll be using up water, and then this will be brewing more. So let me get more water real quick. Probably good. Well, maybe in a little bit I'll try to mess around with the settings again so that I can try to gift some YouTube memberships. because I know you can do it. And Cindy Lewis was helping me, telling me how she did it, but I don't see the options. So anyways, okay, so I put tea bags and water in here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and also put some instant coffee. Hi, Diana. How are you? Oh, and let's see. Typically, how many signatures do you use for a 3-inch spine? Probably 6. Let me see. I prefer to do my signatures thinner. I would rather have more signatures that have less pages, if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I would say between 5 and 7 is usually how much I would do for a 3-inch spine. Maybe closer to 7. I guess it would, yeah, depend. Oh, good. Yeah, we talked about me tea dyeing yesterday. I don't do anything special, and I've shown this quite a bit, but I feel sometimes I would hold back from showing things just because I showed it already in a video. But I notice a lot of the videos that I have shared certain things with could have been years ago, and I might have a new process and didn't even realize it, if that makes any sense. So I think I've got better about just sharing things with you, even if I've showed it somewhere. Now, I am going to use this very dirty pan here to put the papers on. It's only dirty because it has dyes, and I love that because then it gives the paper, you know, some extra. Let's see. I also have some spray dyes, and we might play around with that. By the way, if you do want to see a better tabletop view of me dyeing papers, like I said, I do definitely have probably 5 or 6 videos of that on my channel, and you can just like go onto YouTube and type in paper terrace, tea dyeing, coffee dyeing, paper dyeing, any of those, and you should be able to come up with quite a few. I can find links if anyone actually needs it. Okay. So, let me see if there's any other questions before I get started. Oh, and Barb, how about retro cartoons for a monthly Patreon? That sounds fun. I don't think I could do that. Retro cartoons. I like that. But I'm already feeling like I don't know if that would come naturally to me. And so I feel like I would be forcing that theme. And I just don't think it would end up, like, I don't think I would end up doing it justice, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I like that. Toffee dyeing. Yeah, that's true. Coffee and tea. Yeah. Thanks, Denise. That's true. Hi, Maddie. Yeah, so, Maddie, I was talking to you earlier about I was wanting to be able to gift YouTube memberships. I can't figure out how to do it. What was that voice I just did? Oh, maybe I figured it out. No. Dang. I'm not sure if I can't do it on this phone just because maybe it doesn't know that it's my live. I don't know. I'm signed into my YouTube though. I'm not really sure. Retro cartoons like Betty Boop. Yeah, that sounds fun, but I don't think that is a theme that I would be able to do very well at. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. Let's move things around a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and put this tray up here. Probably shouldn't get my phone wet. I think you guys can see. Okay, again, I kind of want to keep it face to face, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. We're at a pretty odd angle, but aren't we always? Okay, so, if you have an Apple, you have to do it on the website. Thank you for telling me. I was Googling a bunch, and it was impossible to find information. That's why sometimes being a YouTuber or having this as your job, it's hard because you got to figure out everything on your own. And yeah, you can Google or look things up, but that information's not always out there, or it's not easy to find always. So I'll explain what I'm doing, by the way, in just a sec. I'm just getting started here. So I would say I have pretty much the same process that I've been doing for years on this. Yeah, there's lots of ink on here if you can see. but I think that'll be fun. I'm not going for a specific look right now. I guess I am too young to watch the classics. I mean, I know about them. Yeah. I feel like I probably have watched some of them. I am 40. But, yeah. Thank you, Tabs, for telling me that. Oh, it took you a year. Okay, so I'm using printer paper, thin printer paper, and I just dunk it in until it's all saturated. Then what I like to do, this is just something I do, is I like to fold it in half. And a lot of times I do it right on in the water. I don't know why, it just seems like it folds nicely that way. I fold it, it doesn't have to be perfect in half, it's just for stacking. And then I will stack it on the last one, and I kind of go down in a line, if that makes sense. So it's not directly on top, I'm like layering it. And I'll do this all the way to the end. And sometimes I'll do a couple layers of it. I don't really find that my papers end up sticking together as long as I'm rotating them when I put them in the oven. I will say that times that I've left these out to naturally dry, I have sometimes had my papers kind of stick together, but not usually printer paper. It's usually other pages like book pages and things that would stick together. And I will actually, I only have printer paper in front of me, but I'll go ahead and use some of the other types of paper as we get going. Oh, and maybe we'll grab out some stencils. I'll grab some of those right now. And it's gonna get messy, but I'll grab some large doilies. I don't typically use these large doilies in my journals too often, but I do like to use them for dyeing and adding designs onto my papers. Let's see here. For this one, I'm just gonna, well, wait, we'll put it down in a minute. I'm just gonna basically put it down on the paper. Maybe I'll spray some inks. I don't know. I don't really have a big plan. I am needing these papers for some journals I'm working on. I just have no coffee dyed paper in my supplies right now. Not even a single piece can I find. And so I'll have to show you guys the journal covers that I made yesterday on the, I did a YouTube members only live, and it was really fun. We made journal cover together, and I ended up making 2 of them. So I love how they turned out. So I'll show you all in a minute. I'm just gonna go at this. This does go by pretty fast, but coffee dyeing and tea dyeing has never been one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. It's just not my favorite. I am using black tea bags, yep. But honestly, I usually coffee dye. I just had it on hand. I forgot that I had instant coffee, otherwise I probably would have chose just to do coffee. No reason, I'm just used to using coffee. But it'll be nice to see how this turns out. So yeah, right now there's tea bags and instant coffee in here. And there's a lot of tea bags, like, I don't know, more than 20. I just wanted it to be pretty dark. I put a thick watercolor paper on the bottom. Ooh, that's a good idea. And then pile them up on the tray. And then you flip the whole stack over to let it soak, especially when dyeing colors that aren't coffee and tea. That's awesome. I like that idea. I prefer to put them in the oven as well, honestly, and the same, I would say I'm impatient. Well, also normally I'm usually making the papers close to a time when I like need to use them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I had a doily here. I'm not gonna add coffee to this, I'm just gonna lay it on top. Again, no rhyme or reason, always gonna get different results, and I love that. Let's go ahead and spray something. We'll go with fossilized amber, since I already have some orange color dyes in here. And you prefer to air dry yours on clothesline in the sun. So I actually will say I would, if I could dye them in the sun, or sorry, if I could dry them in the sun every single time, I would prefer that as well. My backyard is kind of shaded though, and I don't have a good spot to do it, but I do say you get the best results for sure from sun drying. Okay, we'll just do that. Yeah, maybe I'll add some dyes to the water, why not? Since I already did orange, we'll stay in the warm family. We'll do oranges and pinks. Yeah. How long do you bake the paper? Sorry, I was reading and I had some of the questions. I usually just watch it. So I usually put my oven on 375, which I'm not telling you to do that. Be careful if you do it. Don't leave your paper in. But I do it usually around 375. And if I was drying an entire stack like what you're going to see here, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes-ish. It's different every time because I'm always drying a different amount. So you have to kind of watch it to see how your oven dries, and again, it depends on how many you are drying. By the way, I'm just spraying some of these inks, and there's a mixture of inks in here. Some are distress oxides. Sorry, I have an edge. Some are distress oxides. Some are regular dyes. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm using. What temp do you... Okay, I already said that. I've seen others use different. I air dried mine the last time, but it was windy, so they ripped. Yes. That's another reason why I can't usually dry mine outside. There's not usually good, perfect weather for it here, I guess. But I have done it before, and anytime I was able to dry them outside, they turned out amazing. Hello, Odd Fud. You are not too late. Oh no, your power went out because of a storm. Nope, we're kind of just getting started here. Just dyeing some papers. I'm using printer paper. And then I have a mixture of tea and coffee in here. I'm spraying some inks randomly. And I'm just stacking a bunch of papers. And my nose itches for some reason, so sorry about that. That's unattractive. Oh shoot, I gotta pay attention to time. I forgot my daughter has a performance thing at her school today. Yeah, okay. So these are getting a little bit of orange or pink dye. You're probably not able to, I mean, you can kind of see on screen, but I'll definitely do a little video when these are all dry to show you. We probably won't see it in this video, I'm guessing, because I'll put them in the oven in a little bit, but I could start, well, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I could start putting them in the oven now, and then continuing, but I think I'll forget about them. I don't want to do that. I like to be in the kitchen while I'm drying them. That's just me. Because I don't know, I have a gas stove and it kind of terrifies me to think about leaving them. The clothesline idea is actually such a good idea. Your papers still smell like coffee even though they were done almost a month ago. See, I like that, but oh, weird, Michelle. That's weird. Maybe not weird. That's not fun. Okay. Let's see. I need another one of these trays. So sometimes what I'll do, you guys maybe have seen me, is I will line a table or a work area with saran wrap or like plastic wrap, and then I will lay all the papers out. Now I do usually end up putting them in the oven in batches, but like sometimes if I'm doing that many, I will leave them out overnight. But I don't know if you guys remember seeing me do that in my old house, where I worked in the kitchen, but I would line all of the counters and make a ton of dyed paper at once. So I could do that on here, but man, it gets messy because the coffee or tea liquid like definitely starts to roll off, and it gets real messy. So anyways, I'm gonna need to do something here. Oh yeah, I was gonna get stencils out, but do I actually want to? I don't know. Ooh, a plastic tablecloth is a great idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna take one of these doilies. They're so thin, so I'm not even sure if I should put it in the coffee. I could have sprayed it, but I'm just gonna put it on top like that. Ooh, I forgot. I have some plastic, or I have like a plastic tablecloth, or like a plastic lacy. It's not a tablecloth, I'm not sure, but it also gives really great impressions, but you can't not put it in the oven because it is plastic. Let me see if I have another tray. I used to, that I would use for these kinds of projects, but maybe I don't anymore. Well, we'll put this over here. I don't want to be done yet. I have these, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Maybe I could, let me fold one in half and see. Maybe just to have them, well, no. Okay, let me see. I have some plastic, maybe. Yes, I still do. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make a mess because I want more paper than this. So this is something I use when I'm dyeing papers and things. I use it over and over. So again, it has lots of ink on it. Maybe we'll move these sprays because I don't need them right there. We'll go like this, and then we'll have. We'll just. Oh, I have a little heater in here. Actually, I'm gonna put these on the floor, right by it. And let's see, can I make it stop moving? There we go. Okay. Let's do the darn thing. Yeah, we're just gonna make a bunch. So these are what I was talking about. These are like a plastic. I got them from Amazon. And you can layer them over your papers also. So we'll use some of those. Gosh, I feel bad, but I need to go get water really quick. So, so entertain yourselves for just a quick minute. Thank you. Love you. I'm back. I have no clean cups. Okay. And I got plastic wrap just in case we need it. Sorry. Okay. Before I get my hands dirty, let me read through, see if there's any Ooh, yeah, Diane, I have heard about adding vanilla in water before too. I've done it. I've done it with vanilla and I've done it with like lavender oil, essential oils. And I feel like both of those smells, I could smell them in the paper at first, but it faded quickly, so I don't know. I didn't do it anymore. Oh, that's so fun, Rhoda. You're used to tea dyeing fabrics. Oh, sorry, Denise. What GSM do you use? Looks heavier than 20. And let me see if I have the package. It's a very thin paper, actually. So I'm surprised. It says, hang on here, let's see. This is what I'm using right now. It's 20 pound, and what did you say? It looks heavier than 20 pound. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe it's the kind of paper it is. It's this right here. And I have probably 20 reams of it because where did I get it from? Either from Hans. Sometimes Hans gets stuff like that, or I got it from a friend who was like getting rid of stuff from an office. Anyways, I have like unlimited paper, so that's what I've been using. I use a flannel back to vinyl tablecloth. Yeah, you guys have great ideas. And hi to my YouTube member. Well, hi to all of you, but if you see some people have a green highlighted name, that means they're a YouTube member. You can join the membership to get some exclusive lives. And right now, that's really kind of the main perk of being a member. Also, I mean, it helps support the channel. It helps me continue to do this, and I appreciate any of you guys for watching. But I will say we had our first member only live yesterday, and it was super fun. Not to say that these lives aren't fun, and also I've already said, but it's not going to take away from any of the lives that I already do. I'm not going to do any less. I'm just doing extra lives for members only, just as a perk to show you that I care about the extra support very much. I feel like I've used cinnamon as well. Cinnamon oil. I've been doing coffee dyeing for a very long time, so I've tried a bunch of things, and I guess it's hard to remember what worked and what didn't. I feel like cinnamon was maybe strong, and I like it. I think I was nervous about some people not liking it. I feel like I would have to go back and see, but anyways. It is awesome to have unlimited paper, but let me just tell you, it's not that easy to store. My house isn't that big, and I just have it in big boxes. In fact, I have literally right now, I have 2 of the boxes on top of my washer, which my washer is tucked away. It's not a huge deal, but I'm not someone who, okay, it looks like I like clutter probably because of my craft room, but in my living room, the rest of my house, I don't like things out. So even having boxes out, it hurts my head. Anyways, but I needed to be able to easily access the file folders that I've been using for journals. So that's a part of the unlimited supplies that I have. And by the way, if you're just joining, hello. Oh, hi, Regina. We're just tea dyeing right now, and I'm just going at it. Let's see. Okay, maybe we can go back to using some spray inks. Should I get the stencils out? Yeah, I shall. Let's see. I have my stencils. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. They're falling. Everything's falling. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. I already said that. Everything's okay. Okay, this reminds me, while I'm down here, I found an abandoned journal project that I started. Okay, this is gonna have to see too many things happening. My nose itches, I don't know why. do you guys, maybe anyone remember, this was a journal kit. I got it from Cheaply Chic, I'm pretty sure. Lovely Lynette, I think her name is. I know her name, I just can't think of it right now. She makes really pretty journal kits, but not very often. Or, gosh, I haven't been keeping up with her channel. So, you know what? Maybe she has been doing them regularly. But this was one. And they are the cutest little journals. Oh, this is so cute. But I only got it started, I think. Maybe I got more than I thought. Okay, no, like half of it. Oh, look at her coffee dyed paper with the hearts, though. Because she has like a heart baking tin. Anyways, the whole reason I brought this out is because I want to do something or finish this journal, and I'm thinking it could be a fun project to continue. Maybe we'll call it like, what should we call this series? Maybe it's like a challenge for forgotten journal projects, or help me think of a catchy name so that we can get all the love on the video. I mean, some of you make YouTube videos in here as well, so help me out. What's a catchy name for that? Or do you guys want to see me finish that journal? I was basically decorating it kind of like creative layouts. So I'm decorating it for personal journaling, not to sell, if that makes sense. That was the intentions, but I would have to look through it some more to see how far I got. That's right, I just got stencils, didn't I? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to click on Jennifer. There we go. Oh, bye Bex, I didn't see you. Okay, you want to, oh, sorry. Rhoda said she loves how stenciling looks on tea dye paper. Yes, let's grab, I'm not sure what I want to use. I'm just going to grab this one to start with. I like to put it over like a couple at a time. Now you can do this with like coffee, and you can put like a darker coffee mixture over, but I like to use the inks. Finish it Friday. Okay, so someone already, well obviously I'm not thinking I invented this idea anyways, but I love that. Finish it Friday, but I feel like I probably can't steal her name. I mean I could, but okay, that's fun. Let's go ahead and sometimes spray some ink on top. I'm just gonna keep doing this, so I'm thinking I'm gonna end up making more than I thought now that I got this whole tray out. Really just needed enough for a couple journals. But it never hurts to have more, and since I don't love coffee dyeing, it's probably better to do more at a time so that I'll have it on hand, because I love having it on hand. Just gonna start over here. Motivate Monday could be yours. I like that. I bet someone used that too. I guess it doesn't, okay, yeah, if I think about it, it doesn't matter if someone else has used it before, but then I feel bad if someone specifically has a current challenge like with the name, you know what I mean? I would feel bad, but I guess it's just a title really. So she does for it. You could talk to her, she'd probably love. Oh, she does a hashtag for it. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I am familiar with her channel, so I might have to check that out. Let's use this up. Let's get this done. Hello to you, the Cozy Reader Life. How are you? Feel free to share your name if you want, and I'll try to remember it. Oh, my kitty said, wow. Yes? Did you need something? Should we see him? Ah, my hands are quite a mess, but that's okay. Hi. Did you need something? Yeah. Do you want to see the people? Oh, hi, baby. Oh, you're such a baby. The way I'm carrying him. I know, you want up there, but you can't. let me get you better. Hang on, hang on. I don't want you up there. He wants up there so bad. Isn't he huge? I know I'm carrying him weird, but he's acting all weird with his feet. Look at his tail. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't mean to show you my cat's booty. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't have you very good. Oh. Alright. Well, it was good. Okay, it's a good thing you don't shed that much, but it's starting to be spring, or it is spring. Oh, jeez. I noticed that so my cat doesn't normally shred? He doesn't usually shed, because he's half Maine Coon. Uh-oh. I don't know if that paused me. I had a call coming in on this one. Anyways, yeah, he doesn't normally shed. He's a half Maine Coon, but I noticed that sometimes, like, when it starts to get warmer weather, he will shed more than normal. And now I don't want to wear that shirt, but I also didn't really plan to wear this, but that's okay. I don't want the cat hair. It'll keep getting in my face. I know it. So this is it. All right, let's get through this. Let's get it done. Let's chat. Yes, Nicole, isn't he a big cat? He's awesome. I do have to pay attention to time today. That is one thing I should be doing. Oh, scary. Oh, Tombo is huge. Oh, I forgot his name was Tombo. I'm already feeling kind of bored, you guys. Finishing the unfinished. That's another good name. 11:41. We got time. Okay. Oh, so oh, I love little tea bag shaped tags and using the wrapper as a pocket. Well, I love when I see people do that. I have only done it a couple times. By the way, I'm just gonna get all the rest in here so that we can get through with it. I'll put all the tea bags in there too. While I'm bored and wanting to take a break, I'll take a drink of water and then let me show you. I'll show you some things I've been working on yesterday. Also, I was talking on the phone yesterday for way too long, and I was not way too long, but I was on the phone for a long time, and I was looking at these pages, and while I was talking, I didn't even realize I was doing it, but I just cut out all these little, like, square, or, you know, I cut these all out. And I thought they could be fun for some kind of a project. I mean, they could obviously be little pockets, they could be little journaling cards. I'm not sure, but I have an entire book of those. So let me show you the journal covers I was talking about that I made on the Member Only Live, because I just can't stay on track. Okay, this is the front. Okay, there's this one. This is the fabric that I got from Madeline, who's in here, her shop. So there's that one. It's a vintage sheet, Ralph Lauren, I think. Ralph Lauren, I don't know how you say. But look at this one. They turned out really pretty. And I love how they feel. I did 3 layers of fabric, I think, and so yeah, like I feel like you can feel the layers. Okay, but anyways, here's that one. I'm excited to finish those. But yeah, oh my gosh, just looking at these, the spines are so pretty. All right, back to track, back on track, back on track. Thank you, Maddie. I like how they turned out quite a bit. Wrap it up Wednesday. I like that. What would fit in seed packets? Oh, were you saying those little journaling cards or those little cutouts could be like for on seed packets? That could be cute. If that's what you're saying, I gotta scroll up for a minute. Let me see. You guys have actually a lot of names. Get it done day. Oh, like, yeah, get it done Monday or Tuesday. Yep, I like that. Okay, okay. Lindsay, you love your cat. Or you love my cat. Thank you. Hi, Bev. Ooh, Bev, are you one of my new Patreon members? You might not be, but I have a newer Patreon member named Bev, and I just sent out some welcome mail to her, so it might not be you, but it might be. Can you put leaves on the paper when drying the sheets in the sun? Oh, that's a good question, Patricia. Yes, you can actually, and I've done it. I love how I go, yes! I forgot that I used to do that, actually. Do you guys have trouble finishing things too? Yeah, raise your hand if you have ADHD. I think it's pretty normal or not normal. I feel like I read once that a lot of people who actually have ADHD are also like very creative people. Is that a myth? I could be wrong. I hear things sometimes and make it a fact in my head, but I feel like that's maybe a truth. Tim Holtz might know. I don't know if he will, but I thought he might. Oh, today I was watching the new 2024 Ideology Live. I've been trying to get through that for a while. And there's some fun new products from Tim Holtz that I'm pretty excited about. Okay. I thought that we could probably, a lot of us could probably relate on that. And I talk about it in therapy sometimes. Actually, I was talking about it in therapy like last week, and my therapist was like, you know, think of it, don't think, never mind, actually, forget it. I don't even know I know what I was trying to say, but it was going to take too long for me to try to say it like he did. Basically, he was just saying, like, use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. Not to say it can't be challenging, like, it can be very, very challenging for many. Okay. Okay, alright, let's just get this done. I didn't really like this tank top with these pants, and I wasn't trying to wear this. I had my sweatshirt, but then I got cat hair on it. My son comes home from outdoor school tomorrow. I'm so excited. I've been seeing some pictures of him that his teacher uploads, and it gets me excited to see all the things he's doing, all the fun he's having. Okay, we should do some more of this. Diagnosed as an adult, sure explain my childhood. I was also diagnosed as an adult. Candy, we already tried this. You can't come up here. He wants to come in, but he'll want to come up on the table. And he'll try, and then he would probably freak out because it's all, wet. It would not be good. Oh, jeez. Well, if I didn't get this white shirt stained yet, it's going to be by the end of this, but that's okay. Who needs to keep their shirt white? You could keep a good white shirt nice and clean by being clean, but wouldn't you rather just go buy a brand new one every week? I tried. Kitty, he's literally scratching at the door. He's learned that to get out of a room or into a room, that you have to use the doorknob. And so when he's in my son's room, he goes over to the door and jumps up and takes his paws and goes like this at the doorknob. It is the cutest thing ever. Like, he is definitely a really smart cat. Okay, I feel like I'm being really boring about this dyeing. Let's see. Let's use one of these. So, again, if I were going to leave these out to dry, like room temp or whatever, or just dry out in the open, I would put these just on top, and then probably when they're halfway dry, I would take some more coffee solution and pat it over the top just to give it that natural look. But since I'm doing it in a more quick way, I usually use ink. And if you have a brown ink, then you can give it the appearance that it's coffee. But I don't think I have any more brown. So that's okay. I don't mind it looking natural or not. Like, I'm fine with it. Why do I have so many orange sprays? I do like how the distress oxides look. We'll just spray some all around. Why not? Because it's not going to get the inside anyways, so. Alright, man, I could be going much faster and getting so much more done. And then you can layer on top. Yeah, that's the other thing, is you could layer on top of the stencils as well. But don't forget, if you happen to have plastic mats like this, don't put them in the oven, because I've accidentally done it before. It started smoking. Like, it's probably not going to do anything at 375 for a few, 10-15 minutes, but I remember it started smoking, and I was like, oh no. I don't know if it started melting, I don't remember. Oops. Do you guys want to know something? Should I say this? Nah, I better not. I better save it for a different day. Just kidding. Okay. So Nicole, you don't have ADHD, but you have trouble finishing projects. Yeah, not to say, like, I mean, I think sometimes that can all just be like a personality thing or just like a human thing. Let's just say it's like a human thing. Like, following through is hard sometimes when life is so busy. There's always so much going on, Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dry all of these too. So, I might have to show you guys the finished dried papers maybe tomorrow or something, if I have a chance tomorrow. Okay, alright, okay. Do any of you guys watch crafty videos, like either lives or little short ones on TikTok? I'm curious. For a while I tried using TikTok, and I would put, like, I have an account, I have like 5,000 followers, but I don't upload on there regularly, and I do often wonder, because I know there's like a crafty community on TikTok, but I would be so nervous to go live there. And I don't really know if I see a benefit, because I already go live here, you guys are here. I guess the only thing is that maybe it would attract some new people that could then come over to my YouTube channel. Is that, yeah, maybe that. Could be. Okay. Yeah, no TikTok for me. Anita, you don't have, yeah, I don't, like I said, I know I have like a decently sized page, but that's because I was using it consistently like last summer. Kind of for fun though. Not really, a little bit of craftiness too. But I don't go on it much. Because I already have a hard enough time keeping up with Instagram and YouTube, and I feel like those are two places that like I'm used to posting on and interacting with, and I know how to use and all of that, so. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna put another, let's see, we'll put that down. Let's just put, I feel like I don't want to do this much longer, so we'll just go ahead and put this down like that. And maybe I'll finish this stack. It would be a good idea. Just just going to use the extra ink from the stencil. Whoa, that's kind of cool. There's a lot. And I feel like when this all dries, the ink kind of disperses and will end up looking pretty cool. Put that stencil down there like that. I've just got a big old mess happening. Yeah, let me know if you saw today's video where I actually reviewed the binding tool that was sent to me, and I opened it up on a live last week maybe, or earlier this week. So I decided to go ahead and like use it and actually review it, and I really like it. So I'm not one for using tools very regularly usually, but that one works really awesome for one's signature journals, and I've been obsessed with making the Edith Holden journals that I've been up to, and so I really like the little binding tool. Do you layer these right on the rack in the oven? Good question. Since mine are still sometimes even a little wet as to dripping and stuff, and I have a gas stove, I actually put them on a baking tray. So, for instance, I have these on this baking tray, and I use an aluminum one just because I use it for crafting. So I will put it on one of these. I did used to have a silicone baking dish, and sometimes I would actually layer my papers on top of that, and it gave a really cool impression. At my old house, it was, I didn't have a gas stove, it was electric, and I guess I felt more comfortable just putting papers on the rack, but I would do it straight onto the rack then. And I loved the little rack lines that you would get. You would get like a darker impression, like where the rack was. If that makes any sense. Do any of you use stencils when you coffee dye? Good question. Yeah, I'm being kind of lazy about it. I am being a little lazy about it. How many do you layer in the oven? Oh, it's different every time, honestly. I try to, they're gonna dry quicker the less layers you have. I try not to have more than 2 layers of paper at a time. So right now what I have on this baking tray I think that's 2 layers. So what I'll do is I'll dry what I have on that baking dish. I'll look for baking tray. I'll probably look for another baking tray so I could do 2 trays at a time. And then I will just alternate by putting some of these on the tray, put them in the oven, dry them. Putting some of these on the tray, dry them. You know what I mean? I do leave them folded mostly. Sometimes it seems like they're taking forever to dry, and I will unflatten them. But for the most part, I do keep them folded. Then, when they're all dry, I take them out and I do unfold them, and I usually just stack them, just like a stack of papers like this. And normally I'm just going to put a heavy book on them for a couple hours, or as long as I have. If I have longer than a couple hours, overnight would be better. So that they still are a little crinkly, but they're also flattened out enough to use, if that makes sense. I have ironed them before, but I don't always do that step. That depends if I'm going for a certain look, or if they're way too crinkly and I don't like it, then I'll iron them. So it all really just depends. I would say I do this different every single time, and I'm just always experimenting, see what I like, see how things look different, etc. Oh, I didn't get by the way, I forgot I was going to get some book pages. Sometimes I'm kind of bored by doing book pages because most of the time they already have a vintage look. But I have an idea. Maddie, you sent me some math pages, book pages a while ago, or they're like algebra. And I really like them, but they are stark white, so this will be a great opportunity to use some of those. Let me grab them. Then, is there anything else? I think that's about it. So she has these like algebra book pages. Yeah, let's dye those. And I'm pretty sure I've been missing some comments that I'll have to scroll up in a little bit. Do coffee dyed papers get moldy over the time in journals? Nope, I don't. I mean, I've never had that happen. I will say, of course, I only have the oldest any of my journals are probably 12 years old, maybe. But I don't think, I've never heard of any because it's not like it's kind of hard to explain. It's like baked, or it's not even baked. Someone else probably has a better way to explain it. But yeah, I definitely have never heard of anyone's molding, but I feel like I remember wondering that in the beginning too, because I'm like, this is coffee, how is it not going to get moldy? Okay, these papers, so these algebra papers are they feel thinner than the printer paper, and I almost feel like they're going to dry weird. I could be wrong though. Or I feel like they're going to stick together, so it's probably not the best to have them on these piles. So, okay, they won't mold as long as they're completely dry. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that makes sense, because if there's any moisture, that's how they would mold. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, good question though. Good question. Okay. Hey guys, so it says there's 43 of you in here. I'm sure some of you are driving or multitasking, but there's 29 thumbs up. Let's see if we can get that up a little bit more. You want to give it a thumbs up if you like it? I would appreciate. Oh. Well, sorry, now I need to change my title also, because I said I was going to be gifting YouTube memberships, but yeah, I cannot figure out how to do that. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, see, I already forgot. I was already told you've got to do it on a computer. Oh, maybe I could do that. Where's my computer? I know where it is. I wonder if I can do it. Okay. Oh, just jumped on, Debbie. Well, I mean, you didn't miss a whole lot. We've only been coffee dyeing for like an hour, but I'm just doing very repetitive things here. I'm just coffee, tea dyeing my papers. In here, I have a mixture of tea and instant coffee. I'm using printer paper that's 20 pounds, a couple algebra papers, and I am simply dipping these in. Sometimes I'm adding some sprays. I haven't been. Let's do that now. Very randomly. Oops. And I'll just dip it in, fold it, stack it. And then, not in the video, but I'm going to be drying these in the oven. So, gosh, I feel like I have more than enough now. I feel like I need to stop, you guys. I thought I was going to do this whole stack, but this is a lot. I'm really over this. This is too many. There's never any way I'm going to be able to get all of these dry in my oven. Should I just keep going though? I already have the solution. I guess I want the solution. She says solution. This is, so the amount that I'm stacking here, if I let that out to dry, it would take a really long time. So I'm stacking it now, but I will be taking some of these off the stack. Obviously, I'm going to put them in the oven. And since I made way too many, I guess I might have to end up letting some of it dry overnight. And I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I would put it out in my kitchen, but my cat would keep getting up on the counter and walking all over it. We don't want that. What are you going to do with the papers? I am going to be putting them in the journals that I just showed. If you saw, I made 2 journal covers. I'm going to be using them for that, and then I'm just going to have them on hand for other journals. I've been making a lot of the Edith Holden one signature journals, and the last couple that I made, I didn't have any tea-dyed paper, and I used other papers, so it was fine, but I would like to have these on hand for just all the journals. But I will say I've been trying to come up with another journal collection, trying to come up with ideas for that, so it'll be good for me to have these on hand for a journal collection as well. But the only thing that comes to mind is I want to make more vintage sheet journals, and I've already done that so much. What do you guys think? Even if you're not going to like be interested in buying one, what would you like to see from me? I would like to use supplies I already have. So I have tons of wallpapers. I've done wallpaper journals before though. I have lots of fabrics, lots of vintage sheets. I could do bohemian style journals, but those take me forever. Ooh, you know what? I want to do a collection of, oh wait, I have a couple ideas. And I'm just talking way too much. I wanted to do some shabby chic prototype journals where they would maybe be filled with the ideas that I put in my prototype journal. So you could use it as a reference journal. So I would like to do that, but those would take me a very long time to make. So shabby chic prototype journals. I would like to do some more door journals. Have you guys ever seen, I made a journal like one time, and it was a door, but the whole front cover was a door, and it was like a vintage, worn out kind of door. And I specifically made it for someone that was like was having a housewarming party or something like that. Something about they bought a new house. I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to make some more of those, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see what you guys all said. I've never done a pet theme, Sandra. I don't think I have enough supplies that I would be able to do that. I also don't think I would be able to do that in a way that wouldn't make me feel like I was making a scrapbook as a teenager. Like, I'm not saying, I think other people could probably do that theme justice, but there's certain themes that I don't think I could make it look anything other than you would expect my teenage scrapbooks to look like, if that makes any sense. Oh, a lot of your sheets are mostly white, so you could dye them. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh wait, I think I missed some comments here. I'm also almost pretty, this is so much. I want to be done with this. Let's see. I feel like Maddie had an idea. Did I see that? Oh, you love the vintage sheet journals. Thank you. The vintage sheets are so different and unique. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Yeah, I guess a lot of people do like the vintage sheets. Maybe I could, but maybe I could change it up and do vintage sheet, what do you call it? Like quilted. Kind of like the quilted cards that I just made. So, patchwork. Ooh, maybe I could do like vintage sheet patchwork journals. Yeah, because that would tie into the shabby chic theme that I was kind of wanting to do. That would be like shabby chic. Yeah, and I want, oh, that sounds fun actually. Like I want there to be tons of sewing on the covers, lots of different little, patchwork, Maybe even I can go through my collection and find any like hankies that I have that have like embroidered flowers. And I would sew around each little section. Ooh, I could like put teeny little like sequins sewn in, buttons. Okay. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, I did see Genevieve, I think earlier you said something about rainbow. And I have actually been thinking about doing rainbow, but that's another one that I don't know if I could do a whole journal collection. I don't quite think it's I don't think I would love doing that. I would like to do that for a smaller project, like as a Patreon monthly journal pack. I would love to make like little embellishments and things in that theme, but I don't know if I could do a whole journal collection or even a whole journal on that. Because again, it's just not exactly, I don't think it would come natural to me. But I like what you said, dye the sheets and do rainbow journals. That does sound really fun. Oh, like each journal, like I would have a red journal, or yeah, okay, maybe that's what you were saying. Whoops, I ripped this one. I would love to see a tutorial on a boho journal. Debbie, I absolutely have probably quite a few boho journal tutorials. I would have to search through, but you could type in Paper Terrace boho journal. You could type in Paper Terrace Bohemian journal, or just Bohemian. I'm certain that I've done a few different ones. I've probably done a full-size boho journal tutorial. I've probably done like a smaller one signature journal for sure. I promise it's out there. How do you define shabby chic? Ooh, good question. Well, in my head, these are things that fall under the shabby chic category, and I could be wrong, but this is my vision of it. It would be pastel, light colors, pinks, blues, light blues, lavenders, things like that. Teeny little flowers, soft and like, yes, like what am I trying to? I'm really bad at describing this. Really like soft feeling that you can. What? I'm looking at it. My prototype journal exactly defines what I see in shabby chic, like vintage wallpapers. Yeah, I'm not very good at explaining that. Ooh, wait, I like the idea of patchwork, different strips and pocket. Oh, wait, John. Not like rainbow as a theme, but like one red one or... Okay, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. I wasn't talking about like an actual rainbow. I thought you were talking about colors, but what I'm saying is I still don't know. I don't know if I could do that very good. But I like the idea. Oh yeah, I have done avocado dyeing, but not in a long time. I want to be done with this. I'm over it. But I seriously just want to finish this stack of papers because it already has coffee all over it, or dye. I also haven't been using stencils, but that's okay too. Oh, last one. Heck yes. Last one. My cat's still trying to get into. Okay. Last one. I'm not going to do the rest of these algebra papers. Like I said, they just felt too thin. Okay. So, I'm going to wash my hands real fast. Okay. Oh. Here is my computer. Don't ask me while I was in the bathroom. Arlo was using it. Okay. I want to get this out of the way because, oh, it does leak. Shoot. We don't want to get it on the computer, that's for sure. I have an idea. I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna put it on the baking dish, and I gotta take this to the kitchen real quick. I'm gonna see if I can gift memberships, so if you want to stick around for another minute, I'll be right there. That door. Okay. Put the inks away. Let's see if I can figure out how to gift some memberships for you lovely people that are just sticking around while I'm doing a whole bunch of nothing here. Okay, I don't know, but we'll see. I'm gonna eat a gummy worm while I'm waiting. I'm gonna guess that I actually have to be logged in, like, on this device to do it, but I could be wrong. Who was that knew? Was that Nicole? No, it wasn't Nicole. Oh, gosh. Who was that? Thanks, Maddie. Oh, Michelle, that's cute. I love that. I think shabby chic in journals is similar to vintage and lacy and old-fashioned. I would totally agree with you. Oh, I love this site. Laid back, friend-filled, sharing ideas, fun. I feel the same way. I love hanging out with you guys. Yeah, there's one. Oh. Okay, I'm on the live stream on my computer, so let me just see if I could figure out where is the chat. Why aren't we showing the chat? Oh, here we go. Got it. Ooh, okay, here's the money. Show your support for Paper Terrace. Oh, wait. I am Paper Terrace, though. Membership gifting. Okay. Wait. Gift memberships to this channel's viewers. Oh, see, I think I have to be logged in. I wish anyone knew. So, I did know that, like, Tabs knew. That was who it was. Thank you. I don't know if she's still in here. Jackie! I'm in Oregon too. Did you know that? I'm in Portland, Oregon. And I actually recently found out that one of my Patreon members literally lives down the street from me, you guys. I don't know, it's cool, because I love that. I think it's so much fun. I would absolutely do like a crafty meetup. Anyways, let me get back to that in just a sec. But yes, there are memberships, Amy Jo. So let's see. So this is just thinking that I'm just a viewer, not that I'm not Paper Terrace. And so, see, I can buy 10 memberships and gift it to people, but as the creator of this channel, I know that I can also gift 10 memberships for free, but I think I need to be logged in on the live on this device. It's so confusing. I don't know why. I guess I could do that in just a minute and see who wants to come back, but then I just have to go, so I guess we might have to do it later. It's silly. It seems like it should know that I am paper terrace. Like what? Share. Let's try a few different things. It is so silly. Well, how does it? Oh, I just saw someone. I just scrolled up and someone said, "Forget me not Friday," for the little challenge that I was wanting to do where I would finish up projects, and I like that. Do you need to start up a new live later? I might, but I am on limited time because I have to get ready to. I have a bunch of more things I have to do today. So, and I don't even know. I don't think I've ever done a live on here other than when I did that podcast last weekend. So I guess it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter if I was just doing it just to gift the memberships, but I can't even say I'm 100% certain that would work. Oh, you're outside of Salem. We are very close to each other. Well, you know, pretty close. Pretty darn close. That's so cool. Thank you, Lisa. Actually, Lisa, are you one of my new Patreon members? Your name sounds familiar. Yes, I think you are. And if you are, welcome. And I just sent out some mail to you. I sent out the May monthly pack, and I sent out an exclusive welcome pack that included a wallpaper. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just let you get it. Paper dollhouse in Illinois. Okay, I don't actually know what you're talking about, Genevieve, but when you said paper dollhouse, I wish I could do like a paper dollhouse journal. That would be so cool. Thanks, Lisa, for the support. Okay, anyways, I probably gotta go, but wait a minute. Okay. Oh, I thought I figured out how to do it. Dang it. Moderation activity will not be shown. I don't know what any of that means. I have no idea. Engage with your audience. Oh. Start a Q&A, start a poll. No. Just let me. That's so cool, you guys. Okay, well, darn it. Yeah, I think I probably have to be doing a live on this computer in order to gift the memberships. I guess I could do it really quick. But I don't even know what that would look like. Okay. Well, okay guys, I got a mess here. I need to get started with drying my papers, and I need to do other things today, so I will say that I'm gonna get going. Hopefully Genevieve and Michelle from Call Me Glitter, you guys can get each other's info, and that would be cool. I kind of see your conversations. Let's see, create, go live. Okay. Maybe what I'm gonna do as an experiment real quick, I'm gonna get off this live. I'll try my hardest to start a new one on my laptop. I don't know. If it doesn't go through, then I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I'll try to do it right now. And if you want to have a membership gifted to you, it's only for a month, but you can try it out and we'll do some exclusive lives. Go ahead. I don't get to choose who the memberships are gifted to. YouTube randomly picks it, I think. So I'm just letting you know, if you hop on that new live, I can't guarantee that I'm able to gift you a membership, so we can just try it real quick. But let's just try it. And it's been fun hanging out. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get this going in just a minute. But thanks for hanging out, guys. It was fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye.